Hi, this is Eric Wong with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Mara Johannes and John Cadiz from Ninja Division, owner and marketing manager. And we have not had Ninja Division on the live stream, I think, that we've done yet. So, welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to be here. And I don't know if you would talk about your company in general. I know you're sort of expanding. You're importing some UK titles now.
Yep.
Seeing Backspindle coming in. I don't know if there's others to talk about. You have a number of small titles you're introducing in addition to the larger sort of mini line.
We do. I mean, for us, Ninja Division has been a really, really fun couple of years growing as a company, coming off of Soda Pop Miniatures as sort of being our core business with Super Dungeon, Relic Knights, and our other products.
Right.
The cool thing about Ninja Division is that we really want to see ourselves as a broad portfolio business. So we've been looking for highly qualified, super fun, high quality games that we can bring into that portfolio and be good representatives of. I mean, we do a lot of opportunity to get around in front of customers at shows. We love to provide demos for games. We like to have a great time, and we want games to hit all those fun little clicks for everybody, because not everybody in the whole wide world wants to have, you know, giant shoeboxes full of toy soldiers or things like that when they're playing games, but they want more traditional games and things that they can enjoy. And we want to make sure that our portfolio really expresses something fun to all types of gamers and not just a specific cordon of anime fans or video game fans or collectibles fans or what have you. So,
Okay. So that's expanding here. What you brought to show, though, is sort of more your core.
What we're
familiar with.
Absolutely. Well, we wanted to talk about Super Dungeon Explorer. It's been continually growing as a product for us. I mean, we were lucky right off, I think, and just having a bit of inspiration when Super Dungeon first came out to be kind of the first preeminent, chibi, super deformed, cutesy, kind of fantasy product. I mean, it was one of our key brain babies. We wanted to have a game that translated well for a broad audience and not just guys who were super locked into spikes and skulls and blood and death and it's like, no, it needs to be a little cute and fun. But it's cool because we have a great product, if you've never tried it or looked at it, for someone who can sit down with anybody, boyfriend, girlfriend, kids, adults, maybe somebody who's a little nostalgic about video gaming or old RPGs. They're going to see something they like and enjoy. It's not going to be abrasive, and the game experience itself is always evolving, and we're always doing something new. So the cool thing about Super Dungeon is that when we first started out, there's so many lessons to learn as a company. I mean, we were having people put together their own models, and I mean, we got all the kickback in the world. What people want is a nice collectible product. They want stuff that is fully assembled in the box. I mean, they want to break out pieces, dump them on a table, start playing right away. The artwork needs to be evocative of all the cool characters and parts of our world. And every time we introduce a new product, we're introducing a new part of our world for people to sort of wrap their imaginations around.
Okay.
And we just finished our big Kickstarter for Super Dungeon Legends, which is sort of a rewrite of our basic Super Dungeon Explorer starter game, and then a new RPG supplement, which is going to allow people to play campaign games and craft weapons and create their own stories in our world. So we now have enough miniatures and base and things to really let people sort of deep dive and have fun with it. So
expand in different territories. I mean, it's a lot cheaper, I would imagine, for RPGs than actually making models.
Straight pen and paper, I would totally agree. But then again, you can go straight pen and paper and use the Super Dungeon setting and build a great game out of it. In fact, I think that supplement even is going to be pretty much miniature sans free. It's just books and cards and everything you need to have that adventure with lots of art and stuff to get you going. The miniature is just kind of a fun option.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you want to talk about what you have here and what you're adding in with different elements.
Sure. Well, these are some of our existing releases right now. And each one of these represent basically a warband or like kind of a supplemental collector element to your basic box game. Anybody who bought Forgotten King or Super Dungeon Explorer has a little family of monsters and a couple of heroes, and there's a lot of replayability in all those games. You can keep playing them and flipping the tiles and trying new heroes and combinations out. But we wanted to give you guys new flavor. And so for anybody who maybe got the basic game but really didn't know there was more to explore with Super Dungeon, each one of these box sets gives them a new hero, a new couple families of monsters, all of which with their own cool synergies and magic items and fun things to really make the game you're already playing vastly different. And give you some new collectibles that maybe somebody at the table just totally squeezes and loses their mind for. So if it's cutesy little skeletons or an angel archer, or your guy turns into a werewolf, or you want little fire monsters, or you want a little witch queen, riding on the back of a pumpkin chariot. I mean, we wanted to have fun things that are just maybe they can be seasonal, they can be what you want. But yeah, no, it's a really great fantasy experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. John did all the talking.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
You have.
we find it very appealing to the female audience as well as children, and it's something that I think for this type of game, it's drawn. Women are drawn to this type of game.
Right.
And so across the board, we see a bigger ratio for our games appealing to both genders. So.
Okay. I mean, it does have very family-oriented
very
look to
drawn
it
to
in terms
it,
of the
yeah.
cartoons that you're going to be playing with. Okay. What else is coming?
Well, again,
Either for this or just in general across the
well,
line.
feeding off the back of our Kickstarter,
Yep.
we are delivering the new RPG supplement. We're introducing a new 2.0 version of our starter set, which is going to be much cheaper. It's the same beautiful, gorgeous models, resculpted from our basic set. We're going to refresh the basic starter experience rules and slim the box down, so it's a much easier starting point in getting involved in Super Dungeon.
Okay.
And then we have a new product hitting in addition to all that called PvP Arena, which is people who've already collected, who are already playing, can gather their heroes, they can gather their monsters, and now they can play competitive skirmish battles against one another for treasure and for glory and playing in campaigns. And there's a great little rule set in a box and some collectible figures to go with that. And then we're introducing new warbands and heroes and new settings, new tiles, new boss monsters, all interspersed in this space. And we're going to explore the frosty ice realms of Frostbite and some of the dragons and liches and dwarves and gnolls and all the other fun monsters. And I think every time we put out a set, again, like I said, it's a cool way for sort of cementing the rest of our world and kind of packing in the edges when it comes to detail and what it's like to actually, live and play and have fun in that environment.
Okay. All right. We also have another aspect, I guess, of your company that we're going to do in a separate video.
Yep.
But thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
For the overview.